What's up, everyone? Thank you guys so much for stopping by. So today, this is something a bit different, but something I actually really wanted to record and talk about ever since I started this whole modded series. I'm going over it. So the title should be like the top 5 best mod packs ever, but really it's more of like a top 5 best mod packs for like newer players, but it's kind of hard to put into a title. So it's like these 5 mod packs. If you're new to modded or mod packs, you should definitely try out these mods because these mod packs, because they're just a blast and nostalgia and all that, man. I'm excited to get into it. So, here we go. Starting with number 1. I guess starting with number 5, my bad. It's going to be 5 to 1. Not really in a specific order besides the last 2. So, I guess 5 to 1. So, here we go. Number 5. So, number 5 is going to be Trollcraft. Now, in my humble opinion, back when this came out, so I couldn't find a specific date with this mod pack. It's around November 23rd, 2016, give or take a few days, a few weeks. So around November. This was a series started off by Captain Sparkles, Sunday, and Craner. At the time when they were recording videos and doing the series, I had an absolute blast watching them. And then I had the idea of me and my buddies playing Trollcraft as well. And dude, let me tell you something, man. Trollcraft, the amount of trolls that I did and my friends did on me while we were offline, oh my god, just thinking about it makes me smile because I've never gotten so pissed, but also looking back on it now, it's just so fun. The amount of trolls you could do with like voodoo dolls and ghost blocks, stuff like that was hilarious. So I recommend, if you're going to try out this mod pack, I definitely recommend playing with at least 2 to 3, if not more players. It's definitely gonna get to a point where it gets kind of frustrating, but it takes a while for that point to happen. But it's from like stealing each other's like resources from your ME to hijacking your the magical crops when you could automate those magical crops. I mean, there is so much to do. I mean, majority of trolls were done by like voodoo dolls, which by god, dude, that was one of the most frustrating thing. And at the time I didn't know what voodoo dolls were, so I'm just taking damage. I'm getting set on fire, dude. I'm getting pissed. I'm calling my friends asking what the hell's going on. It was amazing. So one thing I will, before we get further into this, I will be using some footage from other people's point of view with these different mod packs. Each video and their channels will be listed in the description down below, so if you want to check them out. So if you want to try out this mod pack, it should be I think it's called the AT launcher. I'm not 100% sure, but I will leave it in the description for you guys to download. I do know what launcher, I just can't remember the name. But yeah, let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is Ultra Modded Survival. So this mod pack was made by Captain Sparkles, I believe. I know he made it and then he did it like 100 episodes on it, whatever. So he started the series on February 1st, 2014, man. And now why, you may ask us, why is this mod pack on the list? This is all in my opinion. This list is all in my opinion, but dude, when I was watching this, and when I first watched it, I thought it was crazy, dude. I thought this mod pack, the amount of mods, and this is back in 2014. When these type of mods and the amount of mods in this mod pack were ridiculous, dude. I mean, nowadays, yeah, you see mod packs with like 400 mods, but that back in the day was ridiculous, having that type of mods in like the 2014, 2015 area. But I think this had one of the better mod packs. Like like when it comes to like mods inside this mod pack, I mean, you had I was gonna say the mod pack. I'm not there yet. Ore Spawn. Now Ore Spawn is a huge mod, dude. I mean, if you guys don't know what Ore Spawn is, you've been living on the rock, or you're just new to this whole mod pack or modding thing. Ore Spawn is considered one of the best mods ever created. I mean, you're talking, I'm actually not going to get into it because we're going to talk about that more later in the video. But there's Divine RPG, which is my favorite mod of all time, with like half a dozen, if not more, dimensions. Each dimension having its own mini bosses and ores and food, and I know, like, looking at it now, it's like it's not really all that impressive because of what mods do nowadays. But back in the day, man, when this mod first came out, it was crazy, dude. I mean, oh my God, this Divine RPG was amazing. I think Aether was in that mod pack as well. Yeah, so if you want to check out that mod pack, it will also be in the description down below with Captain Sparkle's channel and the video I tend to use for the like recording or play, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this mod pack was so much fun. But moving on to number 3. All right, so number 3, I'm picking Crash Landing. Now, Crash Landing, I know, wasn't the most popular mod pack, but at the time, it's around September 5th, 2014, give or take, was when they released. I don't think it's the exact date, but it was close. This is one of the hardest mod packs. Even, it's not, maybe not nowadays, because there's some hard mod packs nowadays, but definitely back in 2014 to like 2016, maybe 2017, Crash Landing was hard, dude. It was such a hard mod pack. I mean, you go look on YouTube and you look up Crash Landing, and I mean, you will see, not like, if you look up rage montages, there's dozens of YouTubers that just get so mad and so pissed off, and then you go try and play, like, oh my God, this mod pack can't be this hard. Then you get wrecked over and over. I mean, you're essentially playing with one life. You get one life, and then if you die, you got to restart. The only way to not do that is you can make a clone of yourself, and so if you die, you can just use the clone that you created. But yeah, looking back on it, man, this mod pack was really hard. It was really fun, but you can find this mod pack on the Twitch launcher, or the Twitch launcher, Twitch tab. You guys should already know what this is. Usually, I mean, I'm assuming most of you guys know what all these mod packs are, but yeah, like I said before, this will also be down in the description if you want to check it out. But moving on to number 2. So these two, man, these last two are my favorite for multiple reasons. For nostalgia, for my first ever time playing it, which kind of goes into nostalgia, to the amount of fun I had, to the YouTubers I watched that just made me laugh. So number 2, Crazycraft. I'm assuming you guys saw this probably coming. I'm gonna be honest. Crazycraft, I mean, you can do Crazycraft 1, 2, 3, the new 4.0 that just came out recently. It doesn't matter which version you play, but I mean, Crazycraft was literally the name. Crazy, dude. It was the mods. It was all mods based on ore spawn, but there's different mods like Lucky Blocks I would put in there. With like, there's the superhero mod. You can play like Iron Man or the Hulk. I mean, there is so many mods. But I mean, this came out around February 14th, 2014. Sorry, stuttering a little bit. If you could tell by all like the, like, I mean, 2016, 14, like all these mod packs became around the same exact time, roughly. I think 2014 to 2016 is probably considered one of the best eras for mod packs, in my opinion. But I mean, like I said, the Crazycraft, I mean, in ore spawn, man, you could literally, I mean, there's different color ants, right? If you left click, I think, on ants, you get teleported to a certain dimension. Like a rainbow ant would take you to a different dimension, a red ant, a brown ant, you get teleported to different dimensions. But I think one of the coolest things, which, I don't know, out of all the dragons you could kill, with the big Bertha you could craft, with all that, I think one of the coolest things and what the most overpowered thing was being able to have enhanced golden apples. Cows. You could, cows literally spawn as notch apples. So you kill them, they drop notch apples. I mean, and you could breed them. I mean, I thought that was broken, dude. I still think it is. I mean, it's crazy. But, I mean, I don't know. Looking back on it, dude, it's just, the amount of people that I watched play this mod pack was ridiculous. Like, all the top YouTubers at the time played this mod pack, because it was just so fun and so crazy. I don't know, man. It's you should definitely try this mod pack out. I would warn you guys. This mod pack is beefy, bro. It's a beefy. I don't know what it is, but it's beefy. Like I'm talking, like even my damn near $2,000 PC would drop frames in the mod pack. So I don't know, man. I recommend if you can't run Crazycraft, definitely watch like a series on it because it's hilarious and it's fun to watch. So let's go ahead and move on to number one. Number one, and this is my favorite mod pack of all time, mostly because it's the first mod pack I ever played. Nostalgia all the way. But number one, Hexit. Oh my God, Hexit, dude! Just saying the name makes me smile, dude. Hexit was. It came out roughly July 17th, 2013, dude. 2013. I'm 20 years old. I was 13 at the time when this mod pack came out. And the reason I remember this mod pack so easily and so vividly was because I remember watching, I can't remember the YouTuber though, but I was watching this YouTuber play this mod pack and I was mind blown. For some reason, this caught my eye for some reason. This guy spawned into the world. He looked around, he looked down and there was diamonds. Like above ground, like wide, like 100. And for some reason, I'd always remember that and be like, whoa, that's super cool. And this is 13-year-old Arrow. I mean, bro. And the crazy thing is, so I'm sitting there, I'm watching him. He's like 10 episodes in. And I went to my dad because I didn't have a laptop. I didn't have a computer, no nothing at the time. And I begged my dad to get me a computer or get me a laptop. And after like a week or so, he goes, fine. And we weren't a rich family. And when I was 13, we weren't rich. We're below average. My dad goes, all right, come on, let's go to Rent-A-Center, and we're going to get you a laptop. I'm like, all right, cool. And we went to Rent-A-Center, and I got it was an Alienware laptop. It was $2,200. You paid monthly. I got it taken away after a while because my dad couldn't afford it, but I had it for like 6 months, and I played Hexit on that mod pack. I'm pretty sure I was up like 32 hours before I finally went to sleep when I was that age, man. Like, I mean, the amount of like adventure and this, it's more of like a nostalgia feeling than, because the mod pack is old. I mean, the original Hexit is 2013. I mean, it's crazy. But, yeah, that's the list. Before I end off the video, I just want to say, most of these, I know Crash Landing, Crazycraft, and Hexit all have remastered the mod pack. I know that. You can play Crash Landing 2. You can play the new Crazycraft 4.0 that just came out recently. And I think I just saw a Hexit 2 or Hexit remastered. So you can always play that. But I don't know. It's just the feeling of all these mod packs bring me back. It's crazy how fast time flies sometimes. When you look back to when I was a kid, I feel like time just flew. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I just also want to say, if you stayed around this long into the video, I want you guys all to say that this was a 110% my opinion. I mean, this doesn't take away from your opinion. If you agree or disagree, please, please, please let me know down in the comment section. I would love to know. If you agree with this, if you don't agree, if you have your own list, please let me know. I'll respond. I'll talk to you guys. I've played hundreds of mod packs. So there's mod packs I'm definitely missing that I could have put on this list. But please don't give me any hate or anybody else hate, dude. It's just my opinion. And like I said, if you have your own thoughts, please leave them down in the description. That'd be amazing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.